Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, tonight we meet Margo Lusinchi from Los Altos. She was going into her junior year of high school when her family's life got a diagnosis that would forever impact each and every one of them. It was the summer of 2015, and Margo Lusinchi had just arrived to the French Riviera to spend time with her family, a vacation of a lifetime. However, this would be different after her young stepsister, Zamora Moon, was rushed to the hospital after experiencing a loss of balance and trouble with her vision.
When they came back, the news was that she had this cancer, DIPG, diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, and so it's a brain tumor, and it's really rare. There's a less than 1% survival rate, and so it was quite the shock. We didn't really believe it at first, it's that state of denial.
Margo and her family were shocked, and after being told by doctors Zamora Moon would only have 9 months to live, everyone was devastated. But the family was determined to come together and find a cure, keeping Zamora Moon from passing away.
She started traveling, so going to Germany, and then they had to qualify for drug trials. So that was really stressful too, because it was kind of like the last hope, right? Everything was kind of the last hope, because it's like my dad would say, is shooting in the dark. There's so much that we just don't really know if it's gonna work. She had to get biopsies that they can kill her.
As Margo continues to see her sister fight this terrible disease, she has made Zamora Moon's cause her cause and grown similar tumor cells at Los Altos High School to find a cure. Besides being motivated in the classroom, Zamora Moon's illness has pushed Margo to want to be the best she can be in the pool and battle through.
Maybe when I'm swimming laps, I might be thinking, because that's a good time to think. But especially in water polo, when I'm thinking about a play or scrimmaging or even shooting, I'm thinking about the sport and how to better myself in that way.
Margo's growth from this tragic situation is immeasurable and is obvious to her coaches and friends.
I've really seen her grow to the point where she is now able to look at things that can be challenging and kind of have a negative effect and really change that into more of a positive outlook and help that fuel her through, whether it be a challenging swim set or just kind of pushing through a test, all the way obviously dealing with some very unfortunate health situations at home. So just seeing her kind of come into her own skin and be able to take something that might be a negative outlook and really help affect her for the positive has been very inspiring for me and the rest of the team around her.
From before, I would describe her as being super committed to water polo and her sports and academics, and even after everything happened, she was still demonstrating the same amount of commitment and dedication to everything she did, and I think that really spoke a lot to how strong she is as a person and how dedicated an athlete and kind of like an academic scholar she is.
A devastating situation for a 9-year-old girl and her entire family, but it's the bond and determination to beat the cancer making everyone stronger each day.
She definitely has the biggest heart, and she's always been the one who, she'll help others before helping herself, and it just makes it even more strange that she would be the one who's affected by something so terrible.
And Margo's sister continues to fight. She's living in England, and they're trying all these different treatments that necessarily aren't approved over here in the U.S., and they think they're making some progress, so keeping our fingers crossed.
And obviously she cares so much for her sister.
She does so much, and it's obvious.